Welcome to another Kali Tutors tutorial session. In this tutorial session, we'll be focusing on BNU 1501. We'll be continuing with the Assignment 1 series, and we hope you've already watched the 2 videos on this series, okay? The question reads as follows. Calculate the value of the following expression, and then they give us the expression, okay? So if you are given a problem like this, where you've got like 2 square roots or a square root and some numbers just underneath the square root, okay? The first thing you do is to simplify whatever is underneath or whatever is inside the particular square root, okay? So in this case, we are supposed to simplify this, okay? So there's not a lot that we can do with the 9x squared, okay? But there is a lot that we can do with the square root of 5x to the 5x to the power 4 plus 4x to the power 4. If you look at these two, here, these are actually like terms. It's like having x plus x, okay? So in this case, this is much simpler, okay? You just add these two. 5x to the power 4 plus 4x to the power 4 will give you 9. So basically, you focus on the numbers here, okay? Since these are like terms. Okay, so that will give us, okay, so this here will give us, okay, this is 5x to the power 4 plus 4x to the power 4. Okay, this here will give us the square root of 9x to the power 4. Okay, so you'd be done with this one here. Okay, so and then you also have to look at this one here. There is something that you can do with this one. If you look at these two, these are basically like terms as well. Okay, these variables have the same power and it's the same variable, so you can simply add them. Okay, you can simply get the difference in this case. So we know that 4x minus 6x gives us negative 2x. Okay, it gives us negative 2x. Okay, this is not clear. Let me fix it. It gives us negative 2x. Okay, so we'd have negative 2x inside this square root. So negative 2x to the power 2, or simply gives us minus 2x times minus 2x. Okay, this becomes minus multiplied by minus, that will be positive. Then 2 multiplied by 2, that will be 4. X multiplied by x, that will be x squared. Okay, so in this one will be replaced by 4x squared. So what does this mean? This simply means that if we write this again here with the simplified values, we'll have something like this. The square root of 9x squared, nothing was changed in relation to this one, plus this one here gave us this one here. Okay, so this one is from this one. Then instead of writing this, we're gonna write the square root of 9 to the power 9 multiplied by x to the power 4. Then instead of writing this here, we're gonna write plus 4 or x squared. Okay, 4x squared. Okay, we still have a problem with this one. Let me change the color. We still have a problem with that one. It's still not simplified to the core. What can we do to simplify this? Okay, we can simply use the surds multiplication law or multiplication rule. That simply means that if you've got something like, let me write it. Okay, I'm gonna write it here. If you've got something like the square root of 9x to the power 4, x to the power 4, this is the same as the square root of 9 multiplied by the square root of x to the power 4. Okay, if you don't understand what we just did here, please have a look at the a surds video. We posted a lesson on how to deal with surds, and then you'll understand the surds multiplication law. Okay, so once you have something like this, you know that the square root of 9 is 3. This one here will give us 3 multiplied by. To simplify this, you need to use the root definition. And if you're not comfortable with the root definition, please look at the previous 2 videos. Okay, so this is equals to, or x to the power, since this is a square root, it simply means there is a 2 here, x to the power 4 or divide by 2. 4 divided by 2, we get 2. Okay, so that will give us x to the power 2. Okay, and we have to take this and write it here. So now we have x squared. Okay, so this you know that if you're multiplying a number with a variable or with a power like this that is a variable, you simply write 3x, okay, square. Okay, so in this case we can replace this now. We can replace this, and what will be left with, it's only numbers that involve a number and x squared. Okay, so this gives us, okay, I'm gonna write this just here underneath here. So now we have this here. Okay, we haven't changed anything with regards to with this one, but we have already changed something with regards to this one, and this one it's untouched now. Okay, so we'd have 9x square plus this one gave us 3x square, 3x square plus, okay, 4x square. Okay, 4x square. Okay, if you look at these 3 here, they are all like terms. Okay, so you simply add them. This is like adding 9 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, and then, okay, but it's 9x squared plus 3x squared plus 4x squared. Okay, that will give us something like this here gives us 12 plus 4 gives us 16. Then this will give us 16 x, okay, square. Okay, but we can further simplify this. Let's use the multiplication law, surds multiplication law. This is like 16 multiplied by the square root of x squared. Okay, the square root, so the square root of 16 is 4. Okay, the square root of x squared is x. Then our final answer is this one here. This one here. Okay, so if you look at your options, that means your final answer is 1. It's number 1. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Please watch the next video where we'll be discussing question number 17.